following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Queensland, Australia, weighing in at 185 pounds, Steve Irwin. And his opponent from Arkansas, United States, weighing in at 148 pounds. He is the Boomerang Champion, Puff Muff. There's the bell, and we are underway. And even, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our scheduled broadcast of Australian Takeover Thursday. I'm your ringside commentator, David Fosters. Joining me always, my partner in crime, ATT Hall of Famer, Bruce Johnson. Hey, cheers, count. We're back once again, mate. I'll tell you what, with another fucking broadcast here. Starting things off with their True Blue Championship bracket matchup, Steve Irwin and Puff Muff. Oh, it's some good shit. Yeah, of course, Steve Irwin and Puff Muff made it way through their first two rounds of the True Blue bracket. Now fighting it out for the third spot here. Steve Irwin, of course, seated in at number 14, managed to beat out Skeletor in his first round, and then beating out Donkey Kong in the second round. Meanwhile, Puff Muff seated at number 6, beating out Sam Rye in the first round and Nico Bellic in the second. And now these two will determine who our first quarterfinalist will be. And they will go on to fight the winner between Duke Nukem and Leon the Crusader, who will be determined next, actually. Yeah, we're not wasting fucking any time, mate. This is the final month of Season 2, mate. We are only 4 weeks, technically 3 weeks away from WrestleMania. And that means the end of fucking Season 2. And, you know, we bring in our 5 new superstars, or 6 actually. And, you know, we go into Season 3. And I think we've been doing this for fucking 2 years, mate. It's still, you know, fucking wild to me. It's been a hell of a ride since then, I'll tell you what. Yeah, both Steve Irwin and Puff Muff have accomplished quite a bit in that time. And look at this, Steve Irwin, go for the big elbow drop. Steve going for a quick cover here. He'll get a 2 count. Puff kicks out. Yeah, both fucking Steve and Puff have earned their fair share of championships, mate. Both of them former 2-time Continental champions. Puff also a 2-time and current Boomerang champion as well, mate. You wonder why Puff is seated at number fucking 6, mate? Well, that's exactly why. Well, even before the seeding, he only won the championship once. And then he fucking won the Boomerang Championship last week on fucking St. Valentine's Day Massacre in a good old-fashioned triple threat matchup. Oh, the big fucking dingo bomber just flattens Puff there. He goes for the cover. He'll get a 2 count. Puff getting the fucking kick out. Yeah, for those of you who were paying attention last week, Puff won the Boomerang Championship in a triple threat ladders match against former champion Dusty White and number 1 contender Sam Rye. Yeah, fucking Pomp beat out Sam Rye in a 1v1 matchup, and well, he proved himself worthy, so he got put in as the 3rd man in a triple threat matchup. Originally, it was going to be a 1v1, but Sam already got that chance before, and he wasn't really proving himself worthy of a second 1v1 matchup. Steve Irwin putting Pomp on the barricades here. Look out! Holy shit! Just fucking speared the cunt straight through the barricade. Goodbye, Pomp. You're going to be fucking feeling that one for a week, mate. Steve Irwin leaving a trail of destruction in his path here. Just breaking one of our corner barricades here. Steve quickly returning to the ring. And now exiting again to reset the count-out. If you go into the ring and then back out again, the ref's got to restart his good old-fashioned 10 count. This, of course, gives old Steve plenty of time to do what he wants on the outside here. But fucking, slamming him face first into that steel post. I tell you what, the Crocodile Hunter's definitely in control of this matchup. Both men now returning to the ring here. Pomp for the quick swinging neckbreaker there. And look at the cunt go. Pomp's getting a bit fired up here. Can he follow up though? Oh, fucking quick nut shot there. Fucking Pomp will stoop to anything to go for a victory, it seems, mate. Steve Irwin now. Oh, with a beautiful bridging backbreaker. But Pomp for the quick counter. Back to his feet. Yeah, as we mentioned before, plenty of great matchups coming up later on tonight. Duke Nukem and Leon the Crusader coming up next to decide our second quarterfinalist. We've also got the Texas Boys and Team Fabulous. Big Smoke and Shrek going head-to-head. And now, look at this. Steve Irwin putting him into the Gator Roll. Yeah, good old specialty of the Crocodile Hunter, mate. He's been doing that for fucking decades. Although I think a Croc might put up a bit more of a fight than fucking Pomp here, mate. Steve going for the cover, and he gets the 3 count. Well, Steve Irwin putting on a dominating display there. I think we'll let Pomp do any work there. Steve Irwin beats the higher-seeded competitor. He will be our first quarterfinalist. And now the question is, who we will face? We'll find out coming up next. Duke Nukem versus Leon the Crusader. Also supposed to find out where the fuck this show is like broadcasting from, and I didn't even look at it. I was too busy at other shit. Where the fuck's Leon? There he is. Leon. Play. I was fucking too busy setting up other shit, and I didn't even look at where we're broadcasting from, so I'm gonna pay attention this time. Usually I go, coming you live from Arkansas, United States, or some shit. No, not Arkansas. Like New York, New York. Or San Francisco, California. That kind of shit. Ugh. I'll tell you what though, my fucking poor old PC, she's chugging quite a bit recently. She's getting old. I think she's about 5 years old now, so. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 268 pounds, he is one half of the Cunt Duo champions, Duke Nukem. And his opponent from Jerusalem, weighing in at 176 pounds, Leon the Crusader. And here we go, Atlanta, second matchup coming up now. Leon the Crusader flying out of the gates here, going up against Duke Nukem in our second True Blow Championship matchup tonight to find out who goes on to the quarterfinals. Yeah, I'll tell you what, these two have definitely haven't had it easy coming up to this point here. Duke Nukem had to beat out number 15 seed Trash Man and number 2 seed Terminator for Duke Nukem to make it into the semifinals. Meanwhile, Leon the Crusader seated at number 26, beat out both Big Gay Al and Sergeant Silent Derp. Probably a little bit easier compared to Duke Nukem, but still a challenge nonetheless. Yeah, fucking Leon's at seed number, 26? Duke Nukem's at 18. Neither of them are very highly seeded, and yet here they are in the fucking semifinals, about to go into the quarterfinals. They're going to have to go up against fucking Steve Irwin in the quarterfinals, but the question is, who's going to make it too? I mean, if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Duke Nukem, but honestly, you never know on Australian Takeover, mate. Anything's possible. Yeah, we've certainly had our fair share of upsets in the past, as we're just talking. Duke Nukem beat out the Terminator, the number 2 seeded superstar at Australian Takeover. And he's seated at number 2 for good reason. He's a 4-time fucking Outback champion. Compared to Duke Nukem, who's a, former Outback champion and the current Cunt Duo champion. Although, I tell you what, he's fucking holding on to that Cunt Duo championship. It's, I'm pretty sure he set a new record at this pace. I think he's held on to it for 17 weeks now, give or take. It'll be 20 weeks by the time he goes into fucking WrestleMania. And the only championship that's been held for 20 fucking weeks was Dusty White in the Outback Championship. So if they can defend it at WrestleMania, they'll be setting a new record for the longest title reign for any championship belt. Well, him and his tag partner will set the record, of course, which is Gummy John, and both of them form up to make the Dark Horses. Well, I'll tell you what, I reckon me and Dusty could probably take him on. Well, you might certainly get your chance in the future, who knows, but right now, Leon the Crusader going to work on Duke Nukem on the outside. Although, speaking of championships, Leon the Crusader himself has yet to win any championship belts, even though he has been around for about a year and a half or so. Yeah, Leon entered the competition, I think, around the halfway mark in Season 1. Sort of no real fanfare, just sort of, you know, snuck in. And he was the final superstar to be added before Shaggy became a thing. Funny enough. And that was when we started doing the big showcases for superstar editions. You know, the Shaggy trailer and all the Season 2 editions that you see now, like, you know, Mega Man, Ken Masters, fucking Solid Snake. And then that tradition continue into our Season 3 stuff that you might have seen back in the Royal Rumble. If you haven't seen those trailers, by the way, you need to go and watch them. They're pretty fucking fantastic. And I'm sure we'll be doing the same thing in a year's time for fucking Season 4. 5 new superstars get added. They all get their own trailers and shit. Who knows? Duke now going for a quick cover here. Gets a 2.5. Almost getting the 3 count. Leon the Crusader kicks out. He was fucking slow as shit on that kick out, mate. I'm kind of surprised since Duke hasn't done any real damage yet. Well, he's fucking squeezing down on him here, though. There we go. Leon gets out of trouble there with that code breaker. And now Leon, look at this. Holy slam. Incoming. Oh, right on his face. And now Leon going for a cover. 1, 2. No, 2.5, and Duke gets the kick out. Duke back to his feet now, putting Leon on the ropes. Oh, hang on. Oh, good fucking intercept there by Leon. I thought that was going to turn into a come get some, but I guess not. Leon's too fucking quick for him there. We've still got, we're only in our second matchup. We've still got plenty more matchups to come. As I mentioned before, we got the Texas Boys and Team Fabulous. Big Smoke and Shrek, 2 of the largest competitors in the business, going head to head. And then, Bruce, you've got a match with Steve Armstrong coming up later tonight. Yeah, it's sort of a scheduled thing since I won the Royal Rumble. I've got to go up against the Outback champion, so... Oh, hang on. Oh, look out! Skull crushing, big boot, right on a Duke Nukem. Oh, that's a sound you'll never forget, mate. But yeah, since I went in there and showed him how it's done and won the fucking Royal Rumble, now I've got to go up against Steve Armstrong, the current Outback champion. Well, I'll tell you what, he's been doing a damn fucking good job defending his Outback championship. Oh, look out! Duke Nukem with a fucking big shoulder charge there. Right on the Leon the Crusader as he comes back into the ring. And now both the cunts are down. But Duke slowly gets back to his feet. Duke now going for a quick cover here. Gets the 2 count. Leon gets the shoulder up. Oh, well, all the best for your matchup. Hopefully it goes well later on tonight. And then, of course, we have our final matchup of tonight. Samurai and Pepsi Man in an Extreme Rules match. Oh, yeah, that should be good fun, mate. Speaking of good fun, look at this. Fucking Dookie pulling out the USA suplexes here. USNA, here we go. There goes Leon. He's down, but is he out? Duke with a cover now. 1, 2. No, and Leon once again getting the shoulder up at 2. Oh, the big fucking elbow. Leon taking the opportunity, though. Ooh, gets a quick pile driver there. Leon in the corner. We know what this means. A little bit of stay out of the way, ref. You're going to get fucking the receiving end of this divine kick here. Down goes Dookie. And I tell you what, I think that's lights out. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote. Fucking again with the upsets. Holy shit. Good thing I'm not a betting man. Like, you know, I expected Duke to win. He's the better competitor between the two, but like I said, anything can happen in WWE. ATT. Although if Duke had gotten off a finisher move, I reckon he could have won. Sometimes most of the time it really just comes down to who gets the final fucking big move, really. Leon the Crusader with a strong performance there, showing that sometimes the seed really doesn't matter. Leon the Crusader will be moving on to the quarterfinals, and he will fight Steve Irwin in the upcoming weeks. Don't go anywhere, though. We got tag team action coming up next. Now it's the Texas Boys. Good old boys. Versing Team Team Fabulous. There it is. The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Arlene, Texas, Coach and Hank Hill, the Texas Boys. And their opponents from the United States, with a combined weight of 491 pounds, Ace of Spades and Big Gay Al, Team Fabulous. Well, there's the bell. Our third matchup is underway. Tag team action between the good old Texas Boys and Team Fabulous. Coming at you live with this Atlanta crowd. Yeah, fucking 3-time Continental champions. Going up against one of the fresher tag teams here in the business, mate. Actually, too, I think it's the newest tag team besides myself and Dusty. The good old Texas Boys haven't been doing too bad for themselves. Yeah, the Texas Boys were the runners-up in the King of the Ring Tag Team Tournament, only losing to the Enforcers in the final round to a pinfall on the rope break that wasn't seen. Yeah, I think Coach went for the fucking rope break. Ref just straight up didn't see it, and the Enforcers just got an easy 3 count. The Texas Boys tried to get the championship back, but they were pretty unsuccessful, losing both of their quote-unquote contendership rounds to prove that they were worthy of a rematch. And, well, they failed to do so. So then the Warrior Brothers came in. They challenged for it. They lost. Then the Dark Horses came in, beat them for the championship, and I think they've been holding on to the Continental Championship ever since then. We mentioned before, what was it, fucking 17 weeks or some shit going on to almost... We'll be going to 20 weeks by the time we go into WrestleMania. Although the question is, who's going to challenge them for the Continental Championship? That's what we're here to find out. The winner of this will fight the winner of another tag team matchup next week. The winner of both matchups will face each other, and then that will determine our number 1 contender. So you've only got to win 2 matches to get to WrestleMania, so pretty easy if, in all honesty. Coach with the beautiful DDT there to get out of trouble. And yeah, as you mentioned, Bruce, the Team Fabulous, of course, former 3-time Continental champions. The only tag team to win the championship 3 times. The only person to actually match this is Gummy John, who has won the championship 3 times, but in 2 separate tag teams. Yeah, Gummy John's the only individual that's won it 3 times. And then Team Fabulous, of course, have won it 3 times together. Ace of the quick reversal now. So if you're fighting these 3-time Continental champions, what do you really got to watch out for? Well, the major thing is stay out of the fucking corners. That's your big thing against Team Fabulous. The Bards, Bronco Buster, and fucking what's the other one? Train of Pain. They really don't mess around. And Ace and Big Gal really love those corner moves. And here you go. You're about to fucking see why. Ace lining him up for the Bards, Bronco Buster coming through. Ugh. Not a pretty sight to behold. Although if you look on the other fucking side of the coin, you know, you got the good old Texas Boys, Coach and fucking Hank Hill, both of which can hold their own in a singles match, mind you. They decided to form up together to try their luck. Both Coach and Hank Hill have got that fucking, oh jeez, I hate this move. Crawls up on you and just fucking headbutts you. Ugh. God damn, Big Gal. Remind me to never fight him, thanks. But yeah, fucking Coach and Hank Hill can pretty much hit you from just about anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. That Coach, of course, has his Coach drop, which can hit you from the mat, in the air, or, of course, in the corner. And now look at this. Lullaby slam. Down goes Coach. Here's the 3 count. 1, 2. Oh, Hank with a quick... No! Hank didn't break up the 3 count. F-A-B-U-L-O-U-S. Well, that was quick. Okay. Apparently Hank didn't successfully break it up. I don't know. That was weird. Whatever. That was wild. Like he slammed on it, but... Wow, that was probably one of the fastest tag team matchups I've seen in a long time. Yeah, fucking, I guess Hank Hill just didn't manage to break up that 3 count there. And Team Fabulous just fucking ran away with that one. Don't go anywhere though, we got more singles action coming up next with the 2 largest men in the business, Big Smoke and Shrek. That's my Big Smoke impression. Where the fuck is Shrek? There it is. Picked the wrong house, fool.
Pick the wrong house, fool. Fool, you picked the wrong motherfucking house, fool. Fool, you picked the wrong house, fool. Fool, you picked the wrong motherfucking house, fool. Fool, hey, hey.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Andreas, California, weighing in at 375 pounds, Big Smoke.
You picked the wrong kid. Fuck Big Smoke. Remember that name. Motherfucking house, fool.
Hey, let me get a swallow of that.
You picked the wrong fool. Fool, you picked the wrong motherfucking house, fool. Fool, fool.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb and the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop.
And his opponent, from Fairy Tale Swamp, weighing in at 561 pounds, Shrek.
In the back streets, you'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up now, wait till you get older. But the media men beg to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite pictures. The ice we skate is getting real thin. The water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. The world's on fire.
There's the bell, and we're underway, and starting things off with a beautiful belly-to-belly by Shrek there. Two of the largest competitors in the Australian Takeover scene, Big Smoke and Shrek, who have, of course, gone face-to-face plenty of times in the past. Yeah, I tell you what, there's been quite a few times where there's been an extra slot for a pay-per-view event matchup, and these two just managed to fit into that fucking gap. You know, Extreme Rules, fucking tables, Falls Counts Anywheres, you name it. I think these two have probably fucking faced each other in that type of matchup. I think the only matchups they haven't done against each other is probably Submission and Hell in a Cell. Oh, and Ladder, of course. Because TLC just doesn't exist. At least not to us, anyway. TLC is just kind of silly. It's like, yeah, just have ladders. Who gives a shit? And the big headbutt there by Big Smoke. Oh, and Shrek just pushing Big Smoke away. 375 pounds, nothing to the big man himself. Yeah, this is a big difference from something like, we'll say, Steve Irwin and Puff Mumph. You know, both of them are under 200 pounds. You know, they're light, they're fast, and they do a lot of hits. But these guys, you know, one hit does a lot of damage. Like right there, that fucking headbutt. That hit ain't any lesser, man. I tell you what, it'd be doing a lot of damage. Although, speaking of fucking headbutts, Shrek. I tell you what, his mean green headbutts will fucking leave you spinning. I don't care who you are. You're gonna be reeling from fucking one of those. And then you got his fucking mean green hip drops. You know, that's almost 550, over 550 pounds just slamming down on you. Not many get up from that. Big Smoke now getting put on the top turnbuckle. Shrek slams him right back down. Now Shrek goes for the quick cover here. He gets a 2 count. Big Smoke just pushing him away. Hey, a lot of fucking energy in that kick out, mate. He's still rare to go. And now Shrek, look at this. Mean green headbutt. Hitting the mark, and now shoulders down. 1, 2. No, a 2.5, and Big Smoke with a kick out. Of course, this is only our 4th matchup. We've still got 2 more to come. We got Senator Armstrong and, of course, Bruce Johnson sitting next to me coming up next. And, oh, I've forgotten our main event. Oh, yes, Sam Rye and Pepsi Man in an Extreme Rules matchup. So those both should be pretty good matchups. Oh, hang on. Shrek! Holy fuck! Well, there goes that barricade again. We just got that shit fixed, too, and Shrek just fucking slammed Big Smoke through it. So that's now what? Both Puff Muff and Big Smoke have been slammed through the same fucking barricade twice in one night. Shrek now returning back to the ring, waiting for Big Smoke to finally return to his senses. He almost left him dead for that fucking 10 count, though, I'll tell you what. Shrek with a huge slam now, goes for the cover. And he gets a 3 count. What I want to know is why the fuck is Shrek in his alternate attire? I thought I put him back, but maybe not. Maybe it's been so long that I haven't reset his attire for some reason. I can't remember the last time I had him in the ring, so... Big Smoke not getting much of a chance to fight back. Shrek being in total control of the matchup. Hey, he fucking put the cunt through the barricade. Dude, not many cunts are going to get it from that one. Don't go anywhere, though. We got fucking me and Senator Armstrong coming up next. Excuse me, I better get down to the locker room. Good luck, Bruce. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Colorado, United States, weighing in at over 400 pounds. He is the Outback champion, Senator Armstrong. And his opponent from Outback, Australia, weighing in at 234 pounds, Bruce Johnson. There's the bell, and of course, Bruce Johnson, my commentating partner in a crime wasting no time getting this match underway with that beautiful bulldog there running the Senator Armstrong. Armstrong, of course, the current Outback champion and doing very well for himself to defend it. Going on multiple pay-per-view events without losing the championship. He defended it just last week. Of course, going up against Skeletor in a Hell in a Cell matchup. Then, of course, the month before that one, he didn't have to defend it, due to it being the Royal Rumble. But way back at No Way Out, he defended it in a standard matchup against Vladimir Putin. And I believe he actually won it from Vladimir Putin the weeks before that. So Senator Armstrong has been holding on to the Outback Championship for quite some time. Although the question is, will the Royal Rumble winner of Season 2, Bruce Johnson, take away that championship? Bruce, of course, is a Australian Takeover Thursday Hall of Famer, retiring to the commentator's desk, sitting here next to me usually, but it would seem that he still had some fight left in him, returning to the squared circle. And he certainly proved that he can still fight, judging by the fact that he won this season's Royal Rumble. He did come in at seed number 28, but victory is a victory, no matter how you look at it. But now the question is, can he go up against one of the best in the business, Senator Armstrong, a two-time Outback champion? Not to mention, Armstrong is, of course, still in the True Blue Championship, as he beat out Dusty White in one round and Gummy John in the round before. Dusty White, as we know, is the top-seeded competitor in Australian Takeover Thursday, as a 3-time Boomerang champion and 2-time Outback champion. Not to mention, he held on to the Outback Championship for 20 weeks. A record that we thought could not be broken, but Senator Armstrong and the Dark Horses are both looking to break that record, depending on whether or not they can successfully defend at WrestleMania coming up in 3 weeks' time. And now Armstrong lining up the USA clothesline. Look out, Bruce. Down he goes. And now shoulders are down. 1, 2, Oh, the 2 count, and Bruce with a kick out. Armstrong may be a 2-time Outback champion, but Bruce certainly no slouch either. He's not in the Hall of Fame for no reason. Bruce trying to put the pressure down on Armstrong here. Not going to get very far, though. Armstrong breaks out of the hole with a big elbow. Bruce firing right back with a flurry of blows there. Down goes Armstrong. Just turned into a slugger match, really. With a back and forth contest between these 2 superstars here. Oh, and a face plant right on the mat. And now look at this. Armstrong catching Bruce Johnson mid-air, going for a shell-shocked. Oh, look out, Bruce. And now shoulders it down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bow, and that's all she wrote. Damn, Brucey got his fucking ass kicked. All the matchups tonight have been really one-sided, I've noticed. Like, there hasn't been any back and forth. It's just been one way or the other. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Well, certainly a one-sided match for that one. Hopefully, my partner can do better. Oh, hey, Bruce. Oh, fuck. Oh, he kicked the shit out of me. Yeah, Armstrong was just hitting me with one move after another. I fucking tell you what, couldn't really do much there. And once I got hit with that fucking shell shock in midair, oh, what a fucking wild ride that one was, let me tell you. Oh, what do we got, the Extreme Rules matchup? Yeah, right, let's get into it. Fuck me. What do you mean named the #1 contender? He is the #1 contender, you fucking idiot. He already is the #1 contender. He doesn't have to do a strong showing. He won the fucking Royal Rumble. Now, fucking, where is he? Sam. Pepsi Man. Alright, final matchup of the first half. And then we go to commercial break and we do the second half. It's not like anyone's actually, listening. I can drop the fact that Season 4 superstars of the fucking Team Fortress, but who gives a shit? The following Extreme Rules match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Lithuania, weighing in at 194 pounds, Sam Rai. his opponent from South Korea, Pepsi Man. There's the bell, and our final matchup tonight is underway. Samurai and the Pepsi Man going head-to-head in an Extreme Rules matchup to determine who's going to make it through to WrestleMania 31. Yeah, the winner of this Extreme Rules matchups, plus a few of the Extreme Rules matchups we've got planned in the future, will determine our contenders to find out who goes through to fight for the fucking Boomerang Championship in a six-man matchup at WrestleMania. Pump Funk's going to defend the championship, but the question is, who's going to fight their way through? Dusty White, of course, is the already the number one contender since he was the previous Can't Duo champion. Boomerang champion. But now we've got to determine who's going to go in the other four slots. And well, this matchup here needs to determine one of them. We've also got plenty of Extreme Rules matchups in the following weeks. We got Skeletor and the Trash Man coming up next week. We've also got Shaquille O'Neal and Little Mac, and Vladimir Putin and Duke Nukem, which should be good fun. Yeah, well, Duke Nukem just got fucking eliminated from the True Blue bracket earlier tonight, so we know now he's got to go for the Boomerang Championship if he wants another belt under his notch. Although he is still holding on to that fucking Can't Do It championship, so I suppose he's not without one. Oh, it's pretty wild though. We've got like what, 50 odd superstars, and only 5 of them can hold the belt at any one time. At maximum. Sometimes you can have a superstar with 2 championship belts, which was only the case once. Which was when Dusty won the Boomerang Championship and lost the Outback Championship in the same night. For a very small sliver of time, he had 2 championships to his name. And nobody's come close to that yet. Well, nobody else has won both singles championships yet anyway. Although quite a few people have won the Boomerang Championship and the Can't Duo Championship. Pepsi Man, you see there, he's one of them. He's a 2-time Boomerang Champion and a former Can't Duo Champion. Pump's another one, 2-time Can't Duo and Boomerang Champ. And I think Super Mario is the final one. He's a 2-time Can't Duo and former Boomerang. I think I got all that right. A lot of stats to remember. I could pull them up, but I'm too lazy. Back to the action though. Pepsi Man doing some work picking apart Samurai. Of course, speaking of championship, Samurai yet to win a championship belt, but though he has come very close numerous times. Yeah, he was runner-up to, funny enough, to Pepsi Man right here at Elimination Chamber back in Season 1. Going for a cover, gets a 1 count. Sam also challenged Dusty for the Boomerang Championship last month at, 2 months ago at Royal Rumble. Failed to do so, then challenged him again in a triple threat matchup last week at St. Valentine's Day Massacre, and Pump fucking ran away with it as the 3rd man. So now fucking Sam's trying to chase back down that championship belt. It's been eluding him for a fucking long time, I'll tell you what. And now Pepsi Man rolling out the Pepsi Punch. Down goes Sam. Going for the quick cover now. 1, 2. Oh, a 2.5. And Sam with a kick out. Yeah, I figured Sam could take more punishment than that, mate. There's no way he's going down that easy. Whoa, fucking huge rolling kick there, though. That's one way to fucking shake him up. Just don't open him or he's going to go everywhere. Both competitors now heading to the outside. Remember, this is an Extreme Rules matchup. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. You must pinfall or submit your opponent inside the squared circle. And now Pepsi Man, look at this. Setting up Samurai on the barricade here. Oh, fucking look out, cunt. Pepsi Man going for the fucking leg drop. Oh, right into him. Fucking head. Certainly a lot of big moves we've been seeing for the entirety of tonight. 2 people got put through that barricade over there to the left there. Those both being, of course, Puff, Marf, and Big Smoke. And now Samurai getting put through the barricade at a different angle. Yeah, he didn't quite go through the barricade, but I'll tell you what, it certainly fucking helped put on the damage. But he's still fighting pretty strong there, despite going despite that leg drop. Oh, a beautiful fucking drop kick there. Hey, old Sammy boy is still in this one, mate. Sam is down, but not out with that big knee drop there. And these two can stay as long as they like on the outside here. Yeah, I'm surprised none of them going for the weapons that they've sort of been fighting tried and true. You know, they've been talking with their fists. Like, who needs fucking weapons? Pepsi Man now back to his feet. Sam trying to set up a code breaker there. Unable to do so as Pepsi Man catches him off guard, putting him in the top turnbuckle. Once again, a head scissor takedown there. Now Pepsi Man going for a quick cover. And he gets the... No, it's a 2 count. Ref's hand came down for the 3, but it seems Sam kicked up just before that. Well, I don't know about you, but well, I'll tell you what, I don't think his shoulder didn't come up that early. Oh, there's the fucking code breaker, though. Down goes Pepsi Man. Is he out, though? 1, 2, 3. Sure enough, there's the bell, and that's all she wrote. Now, if this was actual WWE, I'd call that scripted. Pepsi Man absolutely should have had that fucking 3 count. And then he went down in, like, what, 1 code breaker? Like, really? That doesn't seem right. Like, I try and stress the fact that I don't rig these, but then there's matches like these that just, you know, really don't help my fucking case. I want to see this fucking 3 count. It's this one here. I really want to watch him when he actually kicks out. Because I guarantee you he fucking didn't kick out. Yeah, here we go. 2. Yeah, see, he fucking kicks out after the 3 comes down. Samurai just squeaking by him with that victory. Almost getting the near 3 count near the end there. And then the code breaker out of nowhere, and that was all she wrote. Sam will go on to WrestleMania to fight for the Boomerang Championship. But we'll see you all next week. Same time, same place. Right. Whatever, he wins. I don't give a shit. Now I've got to set up the next lot of matches. So we'll go to a commercial break, and I'll see you all then, I guess. We'll be back right after these messages from our sponsors. I don't want this one. Give me something. Shit, I haven't finished setting up yet, but I will. Oops. Just fucking, okay. And done.
Both our glasses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing in at 227 pounds, Vladimir Putin. And his opponent from Arlene, Texas, weighing in at 240 pounds, Hank Hill. There's the bell. We're underway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our scheduled broadcast of Australian Takeover Thursday. I'm your ringside commentator, David Foster's. Joining me always, my partner in crime, Hall of Famer Bruce Johnson. Man, my good to be fucking back once again. We're starting things off with another True Blue Championship semi-final matchup. Hank Hill and fucking Vladimir Putin going head-to-head here tonight. We'll find out who moves on to the quarterfinals. Vladimir Putin, of course, seed number 20, had to beat out Dundee and Little Mac to get where he is right now. Little Mac, of course, was our number 4 seeded competitor. It was certainly a large upset there. And then, of course, fucking Hank Hill beat out Super Mario at seed number 12, and then beat out Pepsi Man, the seed number 5. Hank Hill himself sitting at seed number 21, so him and Vladimir Putin should be evenly matched if the seeds are anything to go by. Yeah, both Vladimir Putin and Hank Hill beating out a top-seeded competitor. So, certainly an even matchup between these two. Yeah, seeds number fucking 21 and 20, and they both managed to beat out seeds number 4, 5, 12, and 13. So it's, like I said, you never know what's going to fucking happen in Australian Takeover, mate. You never know who's going to come out on top. Of course, we've also got plenty of other great matchups coming up tonight, especially for our main event. Senator Armstrong going against Shaggy. Quick cover here. Goes for the, gets the 2 count. And our final of the semi-finals matchups for the True Blue Championship. That's coming up later tonight. We've also got Dusty White and Puff Marv going head-to-head with a manager in their corners. The Warrior Brothers and the True Blue Aussies going head-to-head. We've also got Big Smoke and the Trash Man. And then our Extreme Rules matchup of tonight, Shaquille O'Neal and Little Mac. Yeah, like we said last week, we have one Extreme Rules fucking match every week. And, well, this week it's Shaquille O'Neal and fucking Little Mac. 2 of the top contenders in Australian Takeover, as we were just talking about the seedings. Little Mac was seed number 4, Shaquille O'Neal seed number 3. Both of them have been eliminated from the True Blue Championship, of course, but that doesn't demerit them. They're both still top-tier contenders. And Kale trying to use the arena to his advantage here, putting Vladimir Putin into the barricade there. Yeah, that fucking... It wasn't that barricade, but the one down in the other corner, that got broken fucking twice last week. That's definitely some kind of record. Both fucking Puff Marf and Big Smoke just got put through it. Hank with a quick cover now. He gets the 2 count. Vladimir kicks up. So I'll tell you what, it'd be interesting to see if any of the cunts get put through it tonight, though. These guys definitely know how to pull out the fucking big moments in every matchup. Because you can guarantee there's always at least one big moment in just about every match. Vladimir with a quick elbow there. Now look at this. Russian leg sweep coming through. Vladimir, quick cover. 1, 2. No, in the 2 count, and Hank with a kick out. Hey, Kill, not going down quite that easy. He's managed to beat out some of the top contenders, so he's certainly a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, he's certainly someone you can't fucking take lightly, that's for sure. Although, truth be told, you can't really take anyone lightly in this business. As we said before, you never know what's going to happen. Just about anybody can win a matchup. Hell, we could put fucking Picataro in a match with Senator Armstrong and he could win. Not to say that it's likely, but he still could. And Kill now, look at this with the inverted USA Slam. Right out for that top rope there, using the momentum to his advantage. Goes for a quick cover here. He gets a 2.5. Vladimir gets his shoulders up. Now these guys are pulling out the bigger moves in their arsenal, really trying to get that fucking all-important 3 count. And Kale just moving from one move to the next, not letting Vladimir fight back here. And now choking down on him, trying to sap the stamina out of him. Yeah, but he's not going to get too far with that one, mate. Vladimir's already out of the hole. Before you could fucking finish what you were talking about. And now over the top rope one more time. Vladimir taking Hank Hill down the ringside. Oh, run into the fucking barricade. And again. Oh, hang on. Oh, face first on that fucking barricade. I thought Vladimir might have been playing something else for a fucking second there, but I guess not. He just wants to kick the shit out of him. Big slam there. Vladimir quickly returning to the ring. Will Hank Hill do the same? Up to the 7 count now. Now look at fucking Vlad taunting away, waiting for Hank Hill to get back in. Finally does so. They meet in the center. And Vlad gets the advantage with that belly to belly. And now Vlad one more time. Russian leg sweep coming through. There's a cover here. 1, 2. No, a 2.5, and Hank Hill manages to get the kick out. Well, that's fucking 2 Russian leg sweeps in a row, but I wonder where the cold winter stunner is. I think he was just about to go for one there, actually. Hank Hill managed to intercept him, though. And now Hank Hill looking to get all fired up here. Big clothesline hitting the mark. Oh, and the facebuster connects. And now the Texas jab rolling through. Down goes Vladimir, and I think that's busting him open. Oh, that fucking Texas jab looks deadlier than it is, mate. Here he goes to the cover. Oh, not a 3 count, though. 2.5. And the bloodied... No, what is it? Fucking beaten, bruised, and bloody Vladimir Putin managing to kick out. Goes for the fucking cold winter stunner. Doesn't get it, though. Hank Hill rolls through with that fucking Texas power driver. Good night, Vladimir. Hank dragging away from the ropes. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote. Fucking hell, that really could have gone either way. Right near the end there, that was coming down to who got the move out first. Was it the Texas Power Driver or was it the Cold Winter Stunner? Hank Hill, the strong victory there. Definitely a good back and forth contest between the two, and it really came down to who's going to get their big moves out first. And sure enough, the Texas Power Driver beat the Cold Winter Stunner. Hank Hill moves on to the quarterfinals. He will face either Armstrong or Shaggy. We'll find out later on tonight. Don't go anywhere though. More singles action coming up next. Ugh, fuck. A bit tired. Fuck, it's already 1 o'clock. Didn't even realize how late it got already. 1 year and a half, yeah, that makes sense. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Rose White from Outback, Australia, weighing in at 232 pounds, Dusty White. And his opponent, accompanied by the Spoo from Arkansas, United States, weighing in at 148 pounds. He is the Boomerang Champion, Puff Muff. Now there's the bell and we're underway. Dusty White and Puff Muff going head to head here with a manager in each of their respective corners. The current and former Boomerang champions getting a 1v1 matchup here tonight. Yeah, the fucking former champ was, he wanted to prove himself that he was worthy enough to go to WrestleMania, and sure enough, this is his proving ground right here. Dusty White, of course, the former Boomerang champion. He lost it back at St. Valentine's Day Massacre in a triple threat fucking ladders match against Sam Rye and Puff Muff. Puff wasn't even supposed to be in the matchup, but he managed to prove himself otherwise and managed to make a 1v1 matchup into a fucking triple threat. And as the third man, Puff just fucking ran away with the championship. So now he's got to defend it on the grandest stage of them all, fucking WrestleMania 31. Both of these superstars, of course, some of the top contenders in the business, and both of them also hold a lot of previous championships. Puff Muff, a former two-time Cunt Duo champion and a two-time Boomerang champion. Meanwhile, Dusty White, a three-time Boomerang champion and former two-time Outback champion. 4 and 5 championships, but with the two of them. That's 9 championship victories between both of them. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of wins, mate. Yeah, not to mention Rose White on the outside there. She's a fucking, 6-time Sheila's champion as well. Sure, she doesn't have much fucking contest for the championship, but 6 times is certainly nothing to fucking sneeze at. The only odd one out here, I'd say, is the fucking Spoo. He's the only one that hasn't won any championships yet. Although he's doing a good job at Pump's manager here, fucking distracting Dusty Whitey. Giving Pump the opportunities he fucking needs to sneak in these hits. Oh, like that. Fucking reverse neck breaker there. On the double axe handle. The Spoo, of course, helping out Puff Muff a few times in the past. Especially was a few times between the rivalry of Puff Muff and Sam Rye. Also the rivalry between Puff Muff and Gummy John. The Spoo, of course, coming through to help out when needed. Coming down as manager for Puff here. Yeah, and then there's no surprise that fucking Rose is in his brother's corner. Her brother's corner, sorry. Puff going for that big uppercut there. He's really got to punch up. Yeah, Puff is one of the shortest competitors here, actually, in Australian Takeover Thursday. I think the only guy that's shorter than him is fucking Little Mac. And he's only 5 foot tall. I think Puff's like, what, 5'4"? You know, compared to the Dusty, who's like 6'5". Whoa! Huge fucking neck breaker there, though. Almost looked like a PKO. Dusty White now getting put in the corner. Puff Muff going up to the second rope. Setting up the big fist dive. Now we know what comes after this one. Back in the corner he goes. Because here comes the money shot. Yeah, that tried and true combination that Pump's been pulling off in the past couple of months. Goes for the cover though. Gets a 2.5. Dusty gets the kick out. Dusty now back to his feet, throwing Puff Muff to the ringside. Just waiting for him to get back to his feet. And now, big belly to belly. Dusty White taking him over to that barricade, which was broken twice last week. As I mentioned before, Puff Muff, funny enough, was one of the 2 superstars to actually go through that barricade. Steve Irwin was the man to put him through it. Dusty White could almost do the same there, but not quite. And now both competitors returning to the ring. Back in the corner we go. Dusty White getting distracted by the Spoo once again. Giving Puff the opportunity he needs. Dusty White trying to set up this corner white twister. He manages to get it though. And here we go. Oh, right into the fucking corner onto the mat. And now shoulders it down. 1, 2. No, a 2.5. And Puff gets the kick out. Dusty White struggling to build any momentum in this matchup as the Spoo continually distracting the former champ here. And now Puff going out to the top rope. High risk, high reward. And here we go. Puff. That's a wrap, folks. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. Now and Dusty White shrugging him off before the 3 count. Dusty going for the clothesline, missing the mark. Puff getting another reverse neck breaker. Goes up to the top rope again. Puff Muff not done yet. Second time's the charm. Beautiful impact. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. Now and again with the 2 count. Dusty White somehow managing to kick out of the money shot twice there. And now getting sent down the ringside. Funny enough, we saw this same thing not fucking 5 minutes ago, just in the other way around. Puff now deciding he wants to fire back here. Puff with a beautiful Russian leg sweep there. Doesn't have anything on Vladimir Putin's Russian leg switch that we saw earlier, but still impressive nonetheless as he gets slammed right into the steel post there. Dusty White returning to the ring before the spook can interfere there. Pomp goes in, Dusty goes out. Now Spoo giving Dusty White a lecture here. Really just trying to distract him. Yeah, I'm curious on what shit he's trying to say. Spoo trying to get fucking Dusty back inside the ring. Trying to get Pomp back into the ring there. Not really working to his advantage though. Dusty now trying to target the knee of Pomp, just picking him apart. And now a big belly to belly. Almost thought there was going to be a White Thunderbomb, but nope, seems he's going to go for the fucking discuss big boot. He's got something to discuss with you. Oh, and there's the mark. Now here we go, pinfall. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote. Play the actual fucking correct theme this time. Dusty White with a strong victory there, proving he's worthy of that #1 contender spot. He will go on to WrestleMania to fight Pomp and 4 others for the Boomerang Championship. Don't go anywhere though, we got tag team action coming up next. The Warrior Brothers and the True Blue Aussies, right after this. I'll quickly pee, so I'm going to run a 60-second ad break, so we'll be right back. Came back just in time. That's even if the ad worked. Which it probably fucking didn't, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Where the fuck True Blue Aussies? There they are. Right above Warrior Brothers.
You see
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from WarioWare Incorporated, with a combined weight of 447 pounds, Wario and Waluigi, the Wario Brothers. And their opponents from Outback, Australia, with a combined weight of 355 pounds, Crocodile Dundee and Steve Irwin, the True Blue Aussies. There's the bell, and we're underway for match 3, tag team action here with the Warrior Brothers and the True Blue Australians going head-to-head here tonight. Yeah, and the winner goes up against fucking Team Fabulous in the upcoming weeks to find out who goes to WrestleMania 31 to challenge the fucking Dark Horses for the Can't Duo Championship. Should be good fun, mate. Yeah, both the True Blue Aussies and the Warrior Brothers, of course, former Cunt Duo champions. The True Blue Aussies have won it twice, meanwhile the Warrior Brothers have won it once. The True Blue Aussies also, of course, were our first ever Cunt Duo champions. Way back in the start of Season 1, however they lost it to the Stream Team, which was Gummy John and Puff Mom for the time, way back at Extreme Rules. Their first ever fucking pay-per-view, and the boys already lost the Cunt Duo Championship, but they managed to get it back off of the Stream Team probably, I think, 2 pay-per-view events later. But they haven't managed to hold the Cunt Duo Championship since, like, let's say Battleground or SummerSlam of Season 1. And that was a long time ago, mate. The Cunt Duo Championship's been going between a lot of other tag teams since then. Steve-O with a big swing there, just throwing Wario straight into the commentator's desk here. Yeah, fucking hell of an impact that was. Oh, yeah, let me just fucking... I had to get another one of these because I ran out of my first one. That's some good shit. Wario now returning to the ring here. Taunting away while Steve Irwin finally manages to return. Gets the advantage as soon as he rolls in with a big power bomb here. And he's really showing him. He's like, that's what you get for taunting, you fucking cunt. And then just power bomb him. There's still plenty more action to come. Big Smoke and Trash Man coming up next. And then the Shaquille O'Neal Littleback matchup and the Extreme Rules. That should be some good fun. And then we got fucking good old Armstrong and Shaggy in our main event tonight. And that should be, well, let's just say it should be interesting, to say the least. You seem to be letting on more than you know there, Bruce. Well, time will fucking tell, I suppose. Oh, fucking, meanwhile, Wario getting face planted into the top turnbuckle there. Beautiful moonsault by Steve Irwin. He goes for a pin cover here. Gets a 2 count. Have you noticed there, Steve was going to the top rope while Luigi was coming over to knock him down. And while all that was happening, Dundee tried to stop him, but he couldn't because the ref spotted him and told him to get back outside the ring. So if Steve was just a little bit slower off that top rope, that could have gone pretty horribly wrong. Steve going for the DDT to follow up, but Warrior gets out of trouble there. Oh, and a huge drop salt there by Steve. Just fucking levels Warrior. And there's the Dingo Bomber rolling through. Shoulders down. 1, 2. Nowhere 2.5, and Warrior gets the kick out. Steve now slowly picking away at Warrior here, trying to do some damage. And now Steve tagging back into Dundee. Yeah, I tell you what, I almost forgot Dundee started this matchup off, and then he tagged to Steve pretty early. Now that Dundee's back in the ring, hopefully he's able to do some good damage here. Warrior really needs to fucking tag, though, I'll tell you what. Oh, big fucking suplex there. Yeah, Warrior's been in the ring for some time now and certainly needs to tag. Another pinfall here. And another 2 count. There's a bit of a trick to these. If the tag partners don't come in, then odds are that it's not going to be a 3 count. Because they're like, nah, he can kick out of it. He should be fine. And now look at this. Warrior getting put in inside the corner with a tag maneuver. Ooh, beautiful combo move. And now Warrior not getting any chance to recuperate here. As Steve's looking for the out back slam here. Not going to get it though. Yes, he is. Almost didn't get it. Center stage slam. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. No, and Waluigi breaks up the 3 count. Oh, and Waluigi just throws the True Blue Aussies into each other. Oh, what a fucking cunt move that was. Now look at this. Big WarioWare slam. Dundee's immediately going to break that one up. And he levels the fucking ref. Oh, what a fucking madhouse this is. Dundee was sitting there waiting for that pinfall. He knew it was coming. I mean, Steve probably could have kicked out of it, but anyway. Dundee getting tagged back in. More tag team maneuvers here. Double backbreaker. The True Blue Aussies are just running away with this matchup. Shoulders are down. Waluigi once again breaks up the 3 count. But I'll tell you what, the True Blue Aussies really putting on a performance here. Yeah, they've just been in control of the entire matchup and they've, been consistently tagging out to each other. Not to mention the multiple fucking tag team moves the two of them have pulled with each other. Wario finally making a much needed tag to Waluigi. And now the Warrior Brothers have an opportunity to build some momentum here. Oh, look out, ref. Oh, a big fucking kitchen sink there by Waluigi. He goes for a quick cover. Not going to get a 2 count, though. Dundee kicks out. I'll tell you what, though, sometimes you just fucking forget how tall Waluigi is. The bloke's over fucking 7 foot tall. The only cunt to match that is Shaquille O'Neal. And when he gets in the ring with, like, everybody else, you just notice he just fucking towers over them. Even his own brother. And with that height, it comes with especially long legs and strong legs at that. Definitely got to watch out for that wire drop and the super kicks that Waluigi can pull out, mate. Waluigi once again going for a 3 count. Only gets a 2.5. Dundee getting dangerously close there, but kicks out. Big suplex there by Waluigi. And now Waluigi not wasting any time. Going to the top rope. Big frog splash. Oh, and there's the super kick. Hitting the mark. Another cover here. 1, 2, 3. No, not a 3 count. That's about a 2 7/8. And Dundee once again managing to kick out in the nick of time. Yeah, I tell you what, I thought that was a 3 count too, but fucking Dundee kicks out, but I don't think he's going to kick out of this one, mate. Wide drop coming through. Look out. Here we go. Shoulders down. 1, 2. Oh, and Steve breaks up the 3 count. But now the Warrior Brothers coming back in full force. Although, just as I say that, Dundee goes for the cover here. Gets a 2 count. Warrior breaks it up. Yeah, I think ref was too distracted by the other two to really put on a proper 3 count there. And Warrior kind of threw out Steve Owen, so that was an easy intercept for him. But Dundee really needs to make a tag soon, though. He's been taking a lot of punishment for Waluigi ever since he tagged in. And over the top rope we go. Dundee with a quick light jab there. Makes his way back in. Now Dundee with a huge suplex there. But he's running out of energy. Here we go. Dundee makes the tag. Steve Irwin comes back in. And now over the top rope he goes. The Aussies now with an opportunity to bring it back into their corner for the momentum. Now that Steve Irwin has been tagged back in again. Yeah, Waluigi was sort of the freshest man in the ring, but soon enough, I think that might not be the case. Both superstars quickly returning to the ring. Steve Irwin back to his feet here. And now look at this. Steve Irwin. Multiple right hooks. Oh, and run into the face buster there. Steve Irwin not wasting any time at all to put the damage on it. Waluigi. Dingo Bomber hits the mark. Shoulders it down. 1, 2. Another 2 count. Waluigi gets the kick out. But Steve Irwin, he's not done yet. Whoa, look out, mate. Second time around, out back slam coming through. It could be a 3 count right here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote. I said it could be a 3 count right here, and sure enough, there fucking was. Good on you, boys. You managed to get a win. You deserve that one. Oh, excuse me. But Triple Aussies with a strong victory there. It was certainly a good back and forth contest. Warrior Brothers almost winning the matchup now that Waluigi got tagged in, but the Triple Aussies brought it back. The strong victory there will move on to fight Team Fabulous for the #1 contender spot. Don't go anywhere though, we got singles action coming up next. Big Smoke and Trash Man. Oops, not that one. That one. Playing fucking Bubsy's theme. I don't want big smoke. I need T Trash Man.
You picked the wrong house. Fool. Fool. You picked the wrong motherfucking house. Fool. Fool. You picked the wrong house. Fool. Fool. You picked the wrong motherfucking house. Fool. Fool. Hey, hey.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Andreas, California, weighing in at 376 pounds, Big Smoke.
You picked the wrong kid. Yeah, fucking Big Smoke. Remember that motherfucking house. Fool.
Hey, let me get a swallow of that.
You picked the wrong. Fool. Fool. You picked the wrong motherfucking house. Fool. Fool. Fool.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you gotta take a stand, it don't have to hide. If you hurt my friends,
And his opponent,
I gotta be a man.
from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 195 pounds, the Trash Man. Going to do that. And here we go, our fourth match is underway here at Chicago, Illinois. Big Smoke and Trash Man going head to head here tonight. Big Smoke, of course, lost to the Shrek last week, one of the, the heaviest competitor in the Australian Takeover. Now going against one of the lighter challengers here, the Trash Man. A slight David versus Goliath matchup here. Yeah, kind of, but not really. Not as much as, say, fucking Shrek and Pikachu, who we've had go up against each other before. But, yeah, Big Smoke and fucking Trash Man. Two of them technically champions. Big Smoke is a former Outback champion, but I'm pretty sure that got stripped from him because we found out he was, he was drugging up, basically, to put it bluntly. So he was stripped of his fucking Outback championship, and I think, yeah, Terminator won it at the King of the Ring tournament back at Night of Champions in season 1. Fuck, that was a while ago. Big Smoke pushing Trash Man in the corner here. And now look at this. Big clothesline, choke slam, sorry, off the top rope here. And now Trash Man, look at him go. He just fucking wailing into Big Smoke. Fucking left, right jabs into a goddamn fucking drop kick. The Big Smoke still unfazed, just picking up the Trash Man like he's nothing. Dropping him on the floor. Big Smoke still going to work here. And now, what's this? Big Smoke thought he heard something. Yeah, I think he might have been afraid the track was coming out, but it seems not. I mean, hell, his fucking music didn't even play, so who knows what Big Smoke heard. Maybe he just heard in the distance fucking some ogre noise. Who knows? But Big Smoke now continuing to work over the trash man here. Not being able to do much against the larger contender here. Yeah, Big Smoke's just sort of going to work on fucking trash man. Although trash man not going to go down. He's going to go down swinging. Oh, yeah, look out. Tornado fucking DDT straight through the ropes. Only a fucking tiny cunt like trash man could pull some shit off like that. Trash man just waiting for Big Smoke to get to his feet here. Trash man trying to go for that right hook. And now both competitors quickly returning to the ring before the countout. But Trash man not wasting any time, putting Big Smoke into the corner. Just 5 repeated clotheslines. Dude, that's a move we haven't seen too often of fucking Trash man. He goes for a cover though. Gets the 2 count. Big Smoke kicks out. Trashman now slowly but surely fighting back in this matchup here. Yeah, I mean, he fucking did a number on him with that Tornado DDT, and now he's bringing him right back on the outside again. Oh, fucking choked right on that top rope there. Although it makes sense the Trash man's fighting outside the ring. He seems to fight better when he's on the outside. Oh, Trash man just tripping him over. You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Ain't wasting no time at all. Back inside the fucking ring we go. That Trash man certainly doing well against the larger opponent here. Didn't get off to a great start. And now look at this. Trash man slam coming through. Shoulders are down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote.
You picked the wrong house.
Wait, that's the wrong theme. And now look at this, Shrek coming out here. Finally coming out to ringside. Big Smoke wanting him a piece of him, but I'm sure we'll see the two of them collide once again in the upcoming weeks. Don't go anywhere though. We got Shaquille O'Neal and Little Mac in Extreme Rules match coming up next. God, I'm fucking wrecked tonight. My sound is just garbage. I've got to set up the next one, so. Where the fuck is... The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Newark, New Jersey, standing 7 foot tall and weighing 326 pounds, Shaquille O'Neal.
And a magic symbol of a lotus flower.
His teenage body like new Lamborghini. He waxed my rickshaw in tight mankini.
Yeah, you cray.
No, I just like your technique.
Yeah, cray. Man, you a freak.
And his opponents, from the Bronx, New York, standing 5 foot tall and weighing 117 pounds, Little Mac. And here we go, mate. You want to talk about fucking David and Goliath matchups? Have a look at the fucking height difference between these two, mate. 7 foot versus 5 foot. This is going to be a fucking interesting match to see. Two of the biggest height difference contenders going head to head here, mate. You're really going to punch up here, Little Mac. Now, Shaquille O'Neal and Little Mac, of course, going head to head in an Extreme Rules matchup to find out who goes through to WrestleMania 31 to fight for the Boomerang Championship. Both Little Mac and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, former Boomerang champions. Yeah, Little Mac, he won his Boomerang Championship earlier on in this year. I'll tell you what, I can't remember how he fucking won it, though. I do remember him winning it. Oh, that's right, he beat the shit out of Super Mario, that's right. And then he lost it to Dusty, and then tried to win it back and couldn't. Or some shit like that, anyway. It was a big power struggle between Super Mario, Little Mac, and Dusty White for the fucking Boomerang Championship, and I think Dusty White won in the end. And then, of course, there's Shaquille O'Neal, 3-time Boomerang Champion, and has held on to the Boomerang Championship for 12 weeks. These records, of course, are only matched by one man, Dusty White, who's also held on to it for 12 weeks and 3 separate occasions. Yes, I'm sure Shaquille O'Neal will be looking for that 4th all-important Boomerang Championship victory to separate himself from Dusty White. I'm sure he doesn't like sharing a fucking record with him. Dusty White already holds enough fucking records. He doesn't need any more. And Little Mac, of course, will be looking to prove himself to get that 2nd Boomerang Championship victory. Little Mac, of course, one of the Season 2 newcomers here, who came along with, of course, Solid Snake, Ken Masters, Mega Man, and Samus Aran. And we'll be joined by 6 new superstars next month when we start Season 3. Of course, you can go and watch all the newcomer trailers on the Royal Rumble stream, or VOD, or trailer, or video. I'm sure you can all find the relevant links down below. Yeah, fucking what do we have? Wendy, fucking Mr. T, Majima, Todd, Sands. There's somebody else I'm forgetting here. Who the fuck was the other cunt? Hang on. Wendy, Mr. T, Majima. There's a fourth I'm missing. I can't remember who the fuck it was. Oh, anyway, more on that in a bit. Look at this. Shaquille O'Neal with a fucking Shaq attack. Oh, look out, Mac. Hey, that rhymes. Shaq now going for the pinfall here. He'll get a 2 count, Little Mac with a kick out. Little Mac now getting set on the outside. Oh yeah, it was fucking CJ. That was the one I was forgetting. Like I knew there was somebody. Oh, hang on. Look out. Little Mac just getting put through the barricades. The 7-foot Shaquille O'Neal just slamming the 5-foot Little Mac through that corner barricade. Fuck me dead. It got broken twice last week. Now we got broken again this week. That poor old fucking barricade. It's getting more damage to it than the commentator's table usually gets. Oh, now face first on the barricade again. Remember, this is an Extreme Rules matchup. No countouts and no disqualifications. But you must pinfall or submit your opponent inside the ring. Yeah, anything goes in Extreme Rules, mate. Well, almost anything. On a big face buster there. Winamac is certainly down, but not out yet, mate. He just got put to that fucking barricade, and he's still going strong here. Just slamming Shaq's face into that fucking concrete floor. Enough of those, and he'll bust him wide open. Little Mac, of course, a fighter for the people. Now going back inside the ring where he's more comfortable. Yeah, Mac's, he's a professional fucking boxer. He's certainly more used to being inside the ropes. Little Mac putting his strength on display with a huge side slam there. Just picking up Shaquille O'Neal like he's nothing, although it certainly did a number on him, so. Shaquille O'Neal going for an opportunity there. Doesn't hit the mark. Little Mac fires right back with another slam. And now Little Mac warming up here. Oh, I can hear the meter charging, mate. Oh, KO punch coming through. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. No, and Shaquille O'Neal getting the shoulder up at the 2.5. Little Mac now going down the ringside here. Oh, hang on, look at this. Little Mac looking for a weapon. Oh, fuck, that kind of... I didn't think Mac would be the first to go down there for the weapon. I thought Shaq would have done it. He goes for a table, surprisingly enough, and... it gets used against him. As Little Mac just gets fucking dropped by this table. Shaquille O'Neal certainly going to work with that wooden table. Now Mac pushing Shaq back inside the ring here. Unfortunately, didn't get to use the table all that much, but now look at this. Little Mac, huge suplex there on the center stage. And now look at Mac getting a bit fired up here, mate. This could be the start of a comeback. And now Little Mac with a double right hook into the face buster. Little Mac wasting no time at all, going back down to ringside once again. Oh, he's got a fucking kendo stick this time. Little Mac with a quick right hook there. Not able to follow up though. Shaquille O'Neal with a beautiful alley-oop. And that's busted Little Mac wide open. He goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, a 2.5. And Little Mac getting the shoulder up in the nick of time. Fuck it, I tell you what, that blood's going everywhere though. Little Mac getting busted open by that alley-oop. And now look at Shaquille O'Neal getting all fired up, but he's not going to get very far. Oh, KO punch. Hits the mark. And now shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that is all she wrote. Well, it's certainly great back and forth contest there. You can still see some of the blood coming down Little Mac's face there, but he managed to pull out a victory against Shaquille O'Neal. He'll be going on to WrestleMania to join Dusty White, Puff, Moff, and Sam Rye. Don't go anywhere though. Our main event's coming up next. Senator Armstrong and Shaggy. Now, something is going to happen during this match. The question is, what? Because this was supposed to be a True Blue matchup. Because Senator Armstrong was supposed to go against Shaggy. But then the rivalry decided it wanted to put Armstrong against Shaggy. So, this is playing out a bit differently than I hoped it would. I kind of thought Bruce was going to have a matchup tonight, so then Armstrong could have his match with Shaggy, and they wouldn't interfere with each other. That's why I had to put Dusty in tonight, because I wasn't expecting to have an extra match on my hands. I was like, fuck it, Dusty versus Pomp. That's all I can think of on short notice. So, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Armstrong and Shaggy looking to go ahead here, and now look at this. Well, hi, Bruce. What were you doing over there? Huh? Well, I guess Bruce decided he really wanted to make an entrance, even though he's normally sitting next to me regardless. Hiya, Bruce. Hiya, what's up, cunt? Well, you really just wanted to piss off Armstrong there, I guess, huh? Yeah, just thought I'd let him know. Like, yeah, I'm always sitting here at the commentator's desk, but you know, you really gotta let him know you're sitting here. You know, he might have kicked my ass last week, but I'll be always watching, old Armstrong. Don't you worry, mate. Anyway, Shaggy and Senator Armstrong going in their True Blue matchup here tonight. Both Armstrong and Shaggy, of course, had to win 2 other matchups to get here to the semifinals. Senator Armstrong beating out Gummy Jonathan and Dusty White. Hell of an upset that was to make it to the semifinals. Meanwhile, Shaggy beating out both Ken Masters and Mega Man, seeds number 24 and 5. So Shaggy had a bit of an easier time getting here. Yeah, I mean, Mega Man was the upset between the two. He could have had to fight Robocop, but still, Shaggy got these 2 deserved wins. But Armstrong, he kind of had to beat fucking Dusty White, my tag partner, and also the number 1 fucking seeded competitor. So that was a bit of an upset. In all fairness, I mean, all of the top seeded competitors got eliminated. Actually, pretty much all of them are out, actually, at this point. The only top-seeded competitor left is technically Shaggy at seed number 9. Dusty White is out. Terminator's out. Little Mac's out. Shaquille O'Neal's out. Pepsi Man's out. Puff Marv is out. He lost to Steve Irwin fucking last week. Big Gay Al is out. Robocop is out. Shaggy at seed number 9 is the highest seeded competitor still in this business. Still in this championship. Yeah, for comparison, the other 3 quarterfinalists are Hank Hill, seed number 21, Steve Irwin, seed number 14, and the biggest surprise, Leon the Crusader at seed number 26. Yeah, like we said before, just goes to show anything can happen in fucking Australian Takeover Thursday, mate. And, you know, Armstrong's not too highly seeded himself, sitting at fucking 17. Although at the time of seeding, he was only a one-time Outback champion, and his win rate wasn't anything impressive. So he wasn't seeded too highly, but with the performance he's been putting on recently with all these fucking title defenses, I'll tell you what, he should be seeded a hell of a lot higher after this. Or he'll be seeded a lot higher next year anyway. Yeah, the Triple Championship will be held once a year, where the top 32 contenders will go head-to-head in a single elimination tournament once a season. And the winner gets the True Blue Championship belt, which will be theirs to hold for the entire year. Yeah, the only way to win it is with this 32-man King of the Ring tournament. That's the only way you can win it. If you win that 32-man tournament, you get to hold on to the championship for the entire year, mate. Anyway, I think I might go and say hello here. How you going, Irwin? Fucking Irwin? Armstrong? Yeah, come down and have a chat, mate. Having a fun there with your fucking True Blue Championship. Oh yeah, look out behind you, by the way, cunt. Whoa. Knock the fuck out. Yeah, I gotta go and freshen up. Oh, okay. Anyway, Steve Irwin now getting knocked out by Shaggy here, giving him the advantage. Bruce kind of interfering with a True Blue Championship matchup, so, well, not championship, but qualifying matchup, so should be interesting to see if Armstrong can still pull ahead and win this one. Armstrong getting slammed into the apron here again and again. And now Shaggy finally returning to the ring here. And now Armstrong doing the same before the countout. Shaggy with a huge drop kick. Alright, I'm back. Right, what do we got here? Shaggy still kicking his ass? Good. You know, Bruce, I believe as commentators we are supposed to hold a neutral viewpoint on this. Also, Mystery Machine rolling through there from Shaggy. Gets the 2.5 count. Armstrong kicks up. Yeah, I know we're supposed to hold a fucking neutral viewpoint, but I don't give a fuck, personally. Yeah, I'm allowed to have favoritism. Who gives a fuck? I don't determine the outcomes of the matchups. Although you could argue against that point because I did kind of interfere just then. But it'll be fine. Armstrong will probably still win. Maybe. Depending if he kicks out of the Scooby Slam or not. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bow, and that's all she wrote. Yeah, fuck.
Look, man! Like if you had one plate, one fork, and an opportunity to eat everything in front of you. Like, would you do it? Come on, man, I know you would. His palms are sweaty, he's weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on my Scooby already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface, he's all spaghetti to drop farts. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the food won't come out. He's choking out. Everybody's
Shaggy with a big victory there, but although some may argue he only got it because of slight interference there, Shaggy will be moving on in the Triple Championship tournament. Although that'll be all in the coming weeks. That's all from us at Australian Takeover Thursday. We'll see you all next week. Same time, Same place. Can't. Yeah, well, that was interesting to say the least. But yeah, I will be doing this next week. Yeah, probably next week. Because I was supposed to do this last week, but I had fucking TAFE, so I couldn't. And I've got TAFE on the 6th to the 9th. So it means I've got to do streams on the 19th, 21st, and 2nd. So I have to do one on the first month of April. And that's when Season 3 will start. And then 2 weeks later, in the middle of the month. Actually... No, I might have a bit of a break, actually. I think what I'll do is I'll do the next stream on the 26th, and then the 28th, and then have a 3-week gap between seasons 2 and 3, because that makes kind of sense, I guess. And then I'll stream on the 16th, 23rd, and 25th of April. I would like to do it on the 9th, but I fucking can't, because I'll be in TAFE, so... So yeah, next Australian Takeover stream will be on the 26th. Or the 25th, I suppose, for Americans or whatever, but 26th in my time zone. And then the 28th or the 27th for WrestleMania, which is definitely something you don't want to miss. Now, who the fuck is streaming? I think Pomp is. Yeah, he is, but he's streaming Siege, and I couldn't give a fuck about Siege, so we're going to just end here. It'll probably host him anyway, so who gives a fuck? I'll see you all on the weekend when I stream more Binary Domain.